Yo guys, welcome back to another part of Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel 3. So hopefully this is the last part for this chapter, because I'm gonna have quite a bit of a break between my next recording sessions. So hopefully that, due to various reasons. So now we actually get to fight Shirley's actual Jaeger family. So once again, pretty much this is going to be the same. We're just going to S-craft break everything, because this is the last fight in this area. You don't actually have to fight Shirley again, so that's a relief. Not until the last chapter. Pro tips. So she's talking about Sarah because it's been a while since she's seen her, and of course Fee. So of course Tovo and Agatos is gonna help us. And McBurn and Campanella are somehow magically here as well too. So even Big Burn notices something. Something's wrong with the guys. Oh hey, Monster Hunter World updated. Thanks for letting me know. Shit, should turn off notifications. But oh well. So what he's saying is the cannons aren't the enemy's main objective. It's somewhere else. So what he's referring to is of course Juno Sea Fortress. So we're gonna go there instead, and the rest of Thor's Academy 2 will help reclaim the cannons. Because obviously, no matter how strong they are, the only person over here that could probably beat a Soldot unit is Campanella and McBurn. Because there's no way Shirley beats a Soldot unit without heavy artillery fire. So, and of course the Royal Army is here as well too. So they said that the real objective is Juno Sea Fortress. So so that was a reference to Estelle. So to be honest, still technically the enemy has the upper hand here, even with the Black Whirlwind. Because technically nobody here can defeat McBurn. And I don't think Campanella can ever be beat. Technically, all of Thor's Academy 2 needs is literally the 2 Soldot units. we're heading to the real objective. And this is where we saw from the prologue of the game, the flash forward. Juno Sea Fortress. Okay, we can skip all this. Oh guys, then I also put out a localization video that I encourage everyone to watch. Please let me know what your thoughts are about that. So here is the Ion just destroying literally everything in Juno Sea Fortress. It's only, yeah, I believe this is the only part that's actually voiced. So now she says the Jaegers are thanking them that they could finally capture Juno Sea Fortress and for their plans, but she said, but I mean, what's it called, Sandalot or the Spear Maiden says, you know, this is not the end. This is just the beginning. So we meet up with the rest of Class 7 and we're gonna head over to Juno Sea Fortress. And we're gonna have a welcome party that does absolutely nothing. So as much as intimidating as this looks, spoilers, in a couple minutes they literally just leave and just don't do anything. Alrighty, so the last character we actually get in this chapter, and it's one of the biggest surprises, is General Aurelia. So, pretty much, in my opinion, General Aurelia is one of the best characters in this game. Her S-Craft does a ridiculous amount of damage. She is basically a buffed up Agato. And if you don't know that, Agato is basically Laura, but with buffed up stats. So, she is basically that on top of that. So she is pretty much one of the best characters in the game. And she also has her brave ability is you recover 80 CP. But I believe it's like 4 brave points, so it's kind of a thing to use in a pinch.
私も貴殿の名は存じている。西風の両兵を。では、そこをどいてもらおうか。あいにく先着はこっち。ラクエル組んだりで、そいつは筋が。筋ならある。へえ。退いたとはいえ、託した右腕の留守を狙っての戦。ましてや己が戦でのあ。下がるがよい。部がさもなくば私が相手となろう。正直に言えよ。大義名分や使命感もありはするんだろうが、何よりもあそこの聖女さんとやり合いたくてたまらない。否定はすまい。まあ美人に譲るのは悪くねえ。試練の嬢ちゃんもいるし、今回だけはサービスだ。
父さんから聞いた通りね。くせ者だけど筋は通すって。
そいつは光栄だ。大佐には西風の立ち上げ時にいろいろと世話。また墓参りに行かせても。
ま、安城決まりや。お前たちが敗れれば。
近くだとなおさら。相手は思考にして伝説。配下は盛況で、そこの羅刹はともかく高みの見物を上等だ。せいぜい見届けるがいい。
私は通信でハーシェル。
Alright, I'm gonna speed up this part. So pretty much all you need to know is we're gonna head into the base. And there's some strange stuff happening inside because of Saint Sandalot. So yes, the red flowers are appearing in here because of Sandalot. But just like General Aurelia, she's just gonna one-shot everything.
その必要はない。王に絢爛舞踏。
So that is essentially her S-craft. Alright, we can fast forward that.
なんか情報局の情報より
ただこれより先はセンチバルザ。
了解しました。
So in this dungeon, we actually split up into 2 groups. So you will notice why they were split in the beginning. So this is what our groups are gonna be looking like. So this is the group we're gonna use, and I don't have anything on them, and she's level 44. So hi. I take the raw stats over 2 terrible units. And just like any character, we can change. I believe this changes her hair to gold, yeah. Oh, strong one. Oh yeah, we can change her equipment slightly, but not really important. I think most of them don't get unless you pre-order the game. Oh, then she has some dope ass ones like boom, so just a giant like wave attack. So if you're wondering, the other side over here is for the other group. So you really want to just keep progressing until you can actually get to it. I just wanted to show you how powerful she is. Like seriously, look at that damage. But we don't need to waste our time. Like I said, the only problem I could ever see is happening is against the final boss in this area, because we don't get access to. I'm going to spoil it to you. We don't get access to Yuna, Kurt, and them. So yeah, that's the only reason I'm a little bit worried. But shit, we should be okay. The fight isn't going to be, like, in my opinion, super devastatingly hard. So this is why you have to switch to the other team, because this door is locked. So there's going to be doors like here that you need to flip a power switch with the other group. So since we're playing as the other group now, we do not have access to detection. So Angelica goes with him. So that's the person I was hinting at earlier, that there's someone missing in the group, and it's Angelica. So you see, we can't see treasure chests with this group, so oh, can't go up to her. Well, Kurt's the most useless out of all of them, anyways. I forgot which one is it. So I thought, actually. Yeah, there we go. So now we have access to detection. One of the most important ornaments in the game, just so you don't miss out on any of these U materials. I mean, not U materials, but chests. My bad. Wrong call out. Oh. Technically, I really don't need them, but it's kind of a thing, like, you know what, might as well. So this will allow you to progress with the other group. But since we're not hard stopped yet, we might as well just keep going with these guys. So most part, there is some large monsters in here that you can farm, but really, like I said, the most important thing to farm is later on in the game. So we're gonna switch to, we're hard stopped right there until we finish up the Team A's progress. Oh, that's nothing in here. And I believe this, yeah, this is right here. Alrighty, right. So this is what I'm talking about. There's two. There's this one, and there's another unit, another monster in this area that is considered a big unit. And you can might as well farm XP off of them. So yeah. And remember, there's a double boss fight battle in this chapter for the other group. So please be aware, because you saw that in the prologue. So this time you actually have to beat them. So.
こんな抜け道があったか。しかし胸が使えるな。壁を破った方が早かったか。いろいろと規格外の人だな。
Okay, we're not gonna make anything about boob jokes right now, so let's ignore that, guys. We're not gonna make one of those yet. So if you didn't know what she said there, we went through the duct. She says her breasts are kind of too big, so she's not fitting through properly. So yeah, we're not gonna make any jokes right now, guys. That'd be distasteful. Oh, I forgot. You get another one. You get those as well too, but these ones just give you trash XP. They're not really worth it. If you want to do them, because there's more of them than the other ones in a fight that that makes it a little bit more worthwhile for XP. But personally, I want to waste time. So we need to get the other group over here. So we're gonna go to Team B. So last off, we let them by the switch. No! Okay, good. Whoo! He didn't get a back attack on us. Thank God. Oh, they didn't really have CP because of. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. My guys, my units right now don't. I mean, Yuna and Muse don't have CP because remember the night before we had to use up all the CP. So this is the third boss in this area, well, boss-like enemy. But we didn't heal up because we didn't have a chance to go back there. But whatever, it's not huge importance. Is this a treasure chest at the end of this? Yep. Ooh, brave bottle. Ooh. Oh, we were supposed to go the other way first. Fuck. Okay, my bad, my bad. I should check the map first. So the reason why I do like the Kai series or the remaster series is because, especially with like 4 times speed, it makes going through these docks very much faster. Because other than providing a sense of scale, these are probably some of the worst parts in the game, just because it takes so long to do this, and it's kind of, for the most part, pointless. Because we missed this one treasure chest over here. Aw. RIP. And such a quality of life thing that they added smoke bombs to the runaway menu instead of having to actually go out and use them. That's such a good thing, man. I really wish. Thank God they did that. So many quality of life changes in this game. They make the game so much more worthwhile. But it's really not hard to figure out which item is called smoke bomb, if you know what I mean. So, and again, make sure you scan everything if you're looking for a 100% trophy list. Oh, what? That was not a back attack. The only boss I think I am gonna have trouble on is in the next chapter, to be honest, if I'm not actually, what's the word, grinding for it. But I'm not really too worried. If anything, I'll just power through it with some Zeren powders, because why not? Alrighty, so we both can go through now. Ugh. Then this is just an empty room that they have no reason to put in there, so I'm just gonna put it on the map because why the fuck not? Don't, come on, guys. Like, seriously, why not? So this is the opening scene from the game that we all saw. We don't need to see it again. I'm gonna fast forward it. And of course, this scene is changed now because we have Angelica, and we have actual names for everybody. So if you don't remember, the names were always with reference to the hair colors, but we don't have rainbow-haired boy now, so. And as you know, right over here is the boss fight. So in preparation. And I don't think I can get to this just yet without the other group. Oh, I guess I can. Okay, I didn't think I could, but I thought I need the other group to be here first. Oh well. We need to conserve as many resources as we can. Kaku status, Apu desu. I love Altina's level up quote. Once again, this is literally all the exact same from the start. The prologue. Sledgehammer! And we're still using the exact same tactic as we did back then. Beat this. There's no shame in that, guys. There's no shame in just cheesing the system right now. And literally, look at that level, that XP. It's not even giving all my characters basically a free level up. Okay, this is the part where it won't let me go past because we need to see the other half. We need to see A team. So if you remember correctly, that part was when like, hey, you saw Rin coming into Elbum when Duvali comes by. So there's gonna be the only additional thing to that scene is we get General Aurelia. So there's nothing really extra special about it. So once again, I'm gonna fast forward through that because you guys kind of get the gist of everything right now. And literally, all they have to do is go this way. They don't have to go through like a whole little section like they did. It's right here. Alright, so for the most part, A team has the final boss in this section, so B team really at this point doesn't need anything to do anything else other than just get everything on their side complete. So we're gonna do them first because we should just do theirs because there's another sequence for A team that we have to actually beat. So for the most part, if you want to know, there's nothing down this way. That treasure chest we'll get later on, so don't worry about that yet. I mean, Team B does get another sequence, but it's not a boss fight sequence, so not really 100% worried about that. Yeah, we need to go through here. And Angelica is going to make the same dirt as she did in Trails of Cold Steel 1. So, here it comes. So right there, that's referring to Yuna's panties. So, she said it's pink colored. Are you sure you should be wearing pink? So there's the Angelica joke of the journey.
カイトは大丈夫なのか。
会議は中断。住民
So in here is that fucking faggot that we don't care about. So he's captured. We're just gonna leave him captured for now, cause he's safe here. But we're gonna have to go back in here because there's a treasure chest. So thanks for nothing, man. Oh, and it's a Zerum capsule. I mean, it's not a Zerum capsule, Zerum powder. Very, very useful either way. So you get 3 rooms of literally the exact same architecture and same thing. We just gotta run past them. There's no real reason. Yeah, I believe this is the end right here.
ゴール間近だ。
ギミックがありますね。行くとしましょう。
So once again, there's the double switch thing. So we have to wait till A team gets there. So it does this little weird thing where it shows the other team, but it's what they are. It's just a game hiccup. Don't worry about it too much. It doesn't break immersion to me. So here's that chest we left over last time. And Mr. Cougar over there is trying to kill us, but we're not gonna let him. I believe there's one more treasure chest on the opposite side of this building. Yep, there is.
大きな。気をつけて。
Okina. Get out of the doorway, please.
まだ続くか。
Alright, this place can be kind of confusing with all the levels and where the treasure chests are, so just pay attention. And make sure you don't get lost. Oh, you want more uni material. I don't really think I need that. But sure.
大きな。気をつけて当たろう。
Yeah, I believe there's supposed to be, maybe it's somewhere else in the hall. Can't go through there yet.
こんなところを通るのか。
Ah, that was too long. Shit. Okay, Yusu's dying isn't like end of the world for me. Oops.
ここは一旦引こう。さあ、次に行くとしよう。
Yeah, but we should revive him at least. Okay. Now that I think about it, I will do that later. We'll do that later.
さすがに狭いな。
Oh, you know what I should do? Since I know this fight's gonna be kind of difficult. Where is it? There, 9,999. That's literally almost double everybody's HP. I made a lot of those accessories. Because that is literally one of the most broken accessories in the game. You definitely want it, as it almost essentially doubles your HP account. So no matter what your hit points is, you can live a berserk S craft in this game. That's pretty much the number one reason why I choose to use that item, that accessory on most characters. Alrighty. Alright, at least that thing's not following me. That's the number one thing right now. It's not following me while they have this stupid conversation. And that opens up the far door. And those treasure chests are in the next area, so don't worry about those yet. Just yet. They're in the next area. Whoa. Oh shit, I didn't prep Sarah. Fuck. I meant to get Sarah up to max SP.
元貴族連合軍総司令にして政府との取引に応じそなたらの祖国を滅ぼした張本人である。
So pretty much all you gotta need to know is we have to fight them. So here's General Relia as one. Oh wow, that almost knocked everybody out. Oh, okay, well, we can't show that again. You guys saw that last part. I'm not going to show it again until we explain it. And that will come in the final chapter. So then here's a little bit of a cutscene that you should see. So they're saying this is a battlefield that you should kill us instead of letting us live. So this is once again the Jaeger way. So her hair is weird because, you know, we're not using the right costume. So she has a cape that is kind of extended because of her arms right now. So because they said we don't have a place to die now because of you, we're just gonna kill ourselves. So a little bit of context. So these are the Northern Jaegers. This is basically Sarah Valentine's family. So this is what her father. This is the Jaegers that her father used to command.
そうじゃなかったら大佐がパパがあまりにも浮かばれないじゃない。
So there's enough of that. So they're gonna accept their fate and not die. Alrighty, so that's the mini fight before the final boss. And if you couldn't guess who the final boss is at this point, I don't know what to say. So of course the final boss is Saint Sandalot and the 3 Valkyries at the same time. Canonically, we shouldn't win, but you're gonna find out that General Aurelia is pretty much that strong. And I'll explain a little bit later on what happens, why. I mean, like there's a reason why she's the best, and she's so strong.
お前のいとこ化け物すぎんだろ。いやーまったく申し訳ねえ。いい加減にしやがれこのバトルマニアックが。
ほらほらそこだよ。
させるかよ。
驚くほどの速さじゃないか。さすが総長殿に気に入られてるだけあるね。
あいつの名前を出すんじゃねえっての。報告で起きているのはお前たちの仕掛けだ。期待以上じゃねえか国旋風。羅刹とやり合う前にもう少し楽しませてもらおうか。
So at least Black Whirlwind has enough strength to actually force McBurn to actually go into demon mode. But as we know, this isn't even his full demon mode. This is barely like, this is like his maybe even 50% at most. So basically, like I said, the sold out units are pretty much what wins this fight for them. So they're able to secure the cannons, and everybody else retreats. That's all you gotta need to know. And they're all going to head back to Juno Sea Fortress. So that's pretty pathetic of those Jaegers right there, that they can't even hold off students. Yes, I know. Alrighty, so we're gonna move on with this into the final fight of this chapter. And what's going to be maybe a 20-minute long explanation by me, because I know you guys have been waiting. Alright, give me all them septics. All them septics. I believe that's where we're supposed to go next, so we're gonna go up. Because it's a treasure chest. Oh, Takarabako. Dane. Alrighty, so you know that orbiment means only one thing, boys. Here comes the boss fight. Alrighty, and preparations need to be done. Where is it? Oh, we don't want those just yet. Oh, I could use the other one to hit her, to be honest. Ah, this is faster just mashing the circle button, just doing this. Alrighty, here we go. So B group is in position. So A group, literally the only reason they have to fight the boss fight is because they rushed there first. Not because, and B group could technically be there to help out, but you know, sure, whatever.
これを薄もやが出始めたか
So here's the Ion and Saint Sandalot.
結社の使徒
鋼の聖女アリアンロード
Yeah, I'm sorry, Arenhod. So technically she's known as Arenhod in the Ouroboros system.
市政の協力者たちが挑んでくると思っていましたが、意外な代役となったものですね。
大人げないとは思ったが、これ幸いに出張らせてもらった。オーレリア・ルグイン。
So of course, Aurelia shows respect to Saint Sandalot because, I think it's been mentioned before, but she is a master of both the Vander and the Arseed school, and of course the Arseed school is based off of Sandalot's heritage and her weapon style, and her fighting style, or whatever you want to call it.
なるほど。実物は噂以上ですか。
こちらこそ伝説が伝え聞きし以上で、だがその兜はいただけぬな。もはや倒壊は必要あるまい。その
ブレナ
敵対戻ってき厄介ね。ま今更だけど
なかなかの気当たりだ。だが邪魔をするな。
なるほどな。羅刹の異名伊達じゃないわね。
マスターの素顔は強者のみが、あなたがどれほどの強さだろうが証を立てなければ。まあ構わないでしょう。
これは
So this is Arenhod's real face.
綺麗。
槍の聖女リアンヌ・サンドロット
So once again, everyone admits, even though her name is Arenhod, this is the Sandalot from the ancient legends.
残されしあまたの絵画よりもランスの方は一層期待できそうだな。
ええ、そのシンクのデュバリー、アイネス、エンネア、全力を出すことを許します。
So of course the typical thing is, once again, to take out all 3 Valkyries before they can use their S-Craft, because they can use it in here again. Because you don't want to have to fight them while Sandalot is in Berserk, because she does wreck house.
教官皆さん聖女に羅刹ですか。
マジかよ。
これはとんでもない勝負に立ち会えたね。
Okay, I'm gonna make some preparations right here. I just want to make sure 4. Okay, it is 4. I do want the extra breakpoint, so we're gonna pop it. Ah, come on, are you serious? They're using it on the first turn? I can't believe they used that on the first turn. Are you shitting me?
なるほど。ええ。
And we pop Sarah's.
蹴散らすわよ。
やるな。
任せなさい。私の。
Okay, we got rid of Diwali. That's one of the 4.
いいわね。
I mean, yeah, technically one of the 4, but one of the 3 we gotta take care of. 3,000, 3,400. Let's take care of the support first.
はい。
油断したわね。
So there goes the support. All that's left. Oh shit! I didn't know Reen was burning. Yes, that's what we need. Take care of her. All right. So all that's left is Sandalot.
やるな。
The only thing we have to worry about is her going into S-Craft, into Berserk. Really spoke that one to life, didn't I? Oh, that was barely. I meant to. I did the wrong item.
今だ。
俺の番だ。
Well, get ready, guys. You're gonna see Sandalot's S-Craft right here, I think.
せるか。
Yep. So here, this is her S-Craft.
てみなさい。
我を離れ、すべてを断ち切る者。これで終わりです。正義、グランドクラス。
See, I told you guys the accessory would 100% be helpful right there. So, let's help poor Sour first.
サンクス。ええ。
感謝する。行くぞ。俺の番だな。
I don't want to waste Sour's ones just yet.
崩れた。
There's no reason to waste Sour's brave order until all my guys are gone.
蹴散らす。
俺の番だ。はい。
Oh, I meant to use the craft. Fuck. It wouldn't have done that much damage, but it would have been better.
任せ。
Hey, Fortnite installed. I really gotta turn off these notifications. I really didn't mean that to happen.
任せるがよい。
行きますよ。
返させてもらう。ああ。
はい。
Okay, I think at this point, S-Craft, all my S-Crafts that I have in stock should be able to kill her.
我が
Oh, and she's broken too. Yeah, there's no way this doesn't all kill.
見事です。さあ、とっとと先に進むわよ。
よし。掴んだ。
まだいけるか。
やったわね。
まだまだこれからだ。
Alrighty, folks. And you know what's gonna happen after this? We all do. The Ion fight. Canonically, the only reason we won here is because General Aurelia is as strong as Sandlot. As much as my dismay, yes, she is that strong, guys.
まさかマスターが。
膝をつかれた。
ありえませんわ。
部の死境。
帝国史に残。
正直驚きました。今のあなたはかつての私より悔しいですが認めざるを得ませんね。
聖女を超えた。と。
存命時のあなたより弱いは重ねている。そして私が届けるのはここまでということか。
ええ、ここから先は
何？
その言葉は。
あの無限回廊の果てで耳にした。
So she's referencing that she went through the trials as well. So it's gonna that's a little bit of illusion for until after this fight. So once again, that'll all be explained once this fight's over.
ここからが本番だ。ユーナに来ると、アルティナ、アッシュにミュゼ、ユーシスにミリア、ガイウス、サラ教官もどうか力を貸してくれ。
So they have the units over here. So they're gonna use their jetpacks to get up to us. Dun, 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 dun. So you're forced to use Ashton Muse. So not like the worst possible combo, but yeah. So no, you're terrible. Get Altina in there. Hi. So this one is a phased fight, so you do have to do this one in phases. And it actually has this in the final phase. It does have a complete team wipe move, so please be aware of that. Wait, didn't I buy like a fuck ton of these? Oh yeah, I did. You know, might as well. Might as well. Might as well show you off what boss burning you can do in this game. Since we're gonna be doing this fight in phases, we might as well just do this. Oh no, I think it's this one. I don't think I ever showed off a Reigns one for this. I show it off, why not? Meteor Storm! Oh wait, that didn't bring it down? What? Ah, so there we go. I was like, how is that not under the 30% right there? So she actually breaks our Zemurian sword. God damn it. She can't do anything yet. Since she can't do it, she can't break, you might as well just use 100% CP right there. We just need to put damage down on the road, so. I think, yeah, we can hit his arms though. Ow. Ah, shit. He gets to hit all of them. So.
私の番ね。やあ。助かりました。
Ouch. Well, that honestly did not do that much damage. So I'm not gonna waste a burst because there's once it gets down to certain HP, it doesn't matter how much damage we do after that. So there's no reason to waste it just yet. Because I said this is a 3-part fight. So now thanks to our connection with our friends, the sword gets extended. So this is the phase that the boss does have a team wipe, basically an instant team wipe move. So you need to stop it. You have 2 turns, she has 2 turns to charge it, so you need to stop it no matter what. So what it does is it turns all your allies invisible. So if you know what that means, if your team is all invisible, you lose the fight because no one's in there anymore. So you do need to 100% block it. And you need to use one of the 100% moves that cancel. So you guys, please be aware, do not let her charge anything right now. So there it is, right there. So you do have another, you do have one more turn before you can use it. So you do need to break it out of it. Ah, probably should just rushed it. Fuck. Yeah, we would have been over. Oh, never mind. Thank God you fucking finished him off. So, yeah, that's pretty much that fight. That, once again, that's pretty much the only Divine Knight fight you're probably gonna have a problem with in this game that I can think of, because it's the only one that actually has a team wipe mechanic that I'm aware of. I haven't seen any from the other bosses, to be honest. So here comes the last surprise of this chapter. I should say, well, it comes out of left field. So there we go. We have saved Juno Sea Fortress and Ordis. So he wants to know what's been going on in the past 3 months in Sutherland and in Crossbow.
まさにそれが最大の疑問だったところね。確かに用済みになったはずの機体をパワーアップしてまで出してるし、
減塩計画の奪還。
本来使えるはずのない神器たちの奇跡の力。クロスベルでは作られし司法がその奇跡を可能にしたという。しかし司法はただの人となり、奇跡はもはや誰にも起こせない。ならば不完全とはいえ、3度にわたりそれを。
ほう。
ガイス。
いきなり何を。
トールズの7国ですが、ここまでとしておきましょう。
So she said this is it right here. They're all gonna leave.
よかった。無事だったか。
これは霧。
So please notice the fog. That's a very key important part of Ironhard. So okay, since we're here, I'm gonna explain a little bit. So we'll get to the White Divine Knight in a second. So the fog represents when Ironhard is in an area and where her presence is. So do you remember when we first got in Trails of Cold Steel 1, when we went to Legram and it was all foggy? That was pretty much proof that Ironhard was there and she did save us from Nosferatu. So you're wondering, so that's kind of her thing right there. She gets the fog, and that's why Legram is always foggy when she comes around. So yes, she does have the White Divine Knight, not the Ashen, the white. And yes, she is the pilot for this Divine Knight. So this is a little bit of Duvalier realizing what's happening right now. So, like usual, we have the cleanup for the rest of the chapter. Cleanup dialogue. And these guys are gonna leave too. So Angelica realizes, hey, it's Crow, so she notices something. So we'll get to that in a bit. So Angelica knows from when they met over there that is the actual real Crow. So what happened afterwards? Okay, this is important right here. So okay, so this is all the Great Four houses together in the Kaien Diner. So I'm gonna fast forward through this because this is really we don't really care about most of this. So he is basically the proxy house leader of Kaien, which is of course the Kaien's house is the highest of the Great Four houses. But if you don't know who this is Muse right here. So spoilers, Muse is the next in line for the Kaien house as the head of the Kaien house. So she's been kind of hiding her identity this whole time. So basically she overthrows him and she starts. So this whole conference right here is basically now her usurping the great houses and the fact that they're discussing that Osborne is doing something behind Erebonian's back. So she's forming right now. This is the formation of the Valkyries. So remember earlier on she referenced Lavender and the connection between Reen and Misty? Well, she's in cahoots with Misty with the Valkyries. So right now Misty is helping her fight against Osborne and their plans. So they're teaming up together. So this is the formation of the Valkyrie. I believe it's the Valkyrie or the Valkyrie or something. I'm not 100% sure. I gotta go look it up again. But they're forming an alliance. The Noble House Unions are forming up an alliance to defeat Osborne because they know something's wrong with Osborne. So they also gain in contact with the Imperial armies. So they're trying to cut off what Osborne is trying to do to this area because we all know something's happening that they shouldn't be. So General is saying bye to her old partner. And of course they're like, hey, what about music? Where have you gone? Then we're gonna say they're saying bye to everybody. So this is the goodbye part, and none of this. Once again, once we get to the final scene, I'll explain everything, guys. We're not at the final scene yet of this chapter. Oh, actually, there's two more scenes that one is gonna have to be explained. I forget which one comes first. All right, here. So okay, here is the explanation to everything I've been leading up to. Okay, so you know we can skip all this. Basically Ironheart has a mission for these three, so we're gonna skip through that. And right here, Duvali starts to question whether she's on the right path or if she's following Ironheart is the correct thing. So this is what leads her to becoming a group party member in Trails of Cold Steel 4. Confirmed. So, okay, here comes the explanation. So, hope you remember this chick. So, this is Roselia. She's been here in all of Reen's kind of like his dream worlds. So, she is, I'm gonna spoil this. This is the auntie that Emma has been referencing through the whole game. She is the leader of the witch village. So that means she's been alive for a very, very fucking long time. She was alive back during the Great Wars with Emperor Dracos and Ironheart. So we do know this is Ironheart over here. This is the exact same one. So let me go all the way back then. Ironheart was the ruler of the Legram area, and her castle was Legram Castle. Her retainers were the Arseeds. So there's the important part. The Arseeds were not the rulers of Legram. It was Saint Sandalot. The Arseeds were basically her most trusted aides. So during the war, the Great War, Emperor Dracos met Sandalot, and they forged a pact in order to create peace in Erebonia. So basically, Saint Sandalot left Legram in charge of the Arseeds in charge of Legram. So while she was gone fighting off the war. So okay, I'm not gonna go through any more of this. So basically, during that war, Ironheart died. But, I should go a little bit back because there is some parts missing. I should say, okay, I'm trying to format how I want to say it. So, Roselia over here is basically what Misty and Emma was to Reen and Crow. She took Sandalot to the White Divine Knight, and that's how Sandalot became a Divine Knight user. She forged a pact with the Divine Knight so she can be able to use the Divine Knight. So that's why she has a Divine Knight. At the end of the war, she actually died. So why is she alive right now? Well, Roselia took her back to the witch village and performed an ancient ritual on her that revived her. So right now, Sandalot, during that revival process, she doesn't remember anything of being the original Sandalot. She only knows that she's Ironheart. So she doesn't remember being the original spear mating with Emperor Dracos. So that's why she forgot all of that. But she's alive because of a magical ritual from all the way back then. So, after the Arseeds learned of her death, they in order to honor Saint Sandalot, they have an S in their name. So that's why it's Laura S. Arseed and Victor S. Arseed in order to honor Saint Sandalot. So then the Arseeds became the rulers or the ones that oversaw Legram from then on after Saint Sandalot's death. So Saint Sandalot, after she was revived and she didn't have any of her members of Roselia and all of them, she basically traveled the world in order to find her place, and that's how she met the Grandmaster from Ouroboros, and she became the Anguis 7 or Anguis 6. I can't remember right now because I'm doing a whole lot of explanation. So there is why she's with Ouroboros, and she still has of course, her Arcanic Spear. She has great followers, and that's why she still feels an attachment towards Legram, but she doesn't know why. So that's why she saved them back in chapter whatever it was, I believe 4 or 5 in Trails of Cold Steel 1, and that's why there's all that missing everything. So there is a long-winded explanation to all of that. So she is a Divine Knight user from back in the day. She was the original Divine Knight user. So we're here back in Heimdallr. This is Crow's tombstone, and we're with Angelica right now. So this is the final scene. So once again, she, like you saw it right there in the last bit, that she was a little bit curious as to why Crow is alive. So I'm gonna explain all of it right now. Once she digs up the body. So we're gonna fast forward this a little bit until she digs up the body. So it shows right here, the body is still in pristine condition. So technically, they buried him a while back, so the body should have decayed. The problem is this body is a clone. So what happened? So the real Crow is alive. So what happened? Well, I'm gonna a little bit spoil this for you. If I already did a video on it, if you haven't seen it, I'm not gonna spoil who this person is behind her, but Black Alberic resurrected. Okay, the game spoiled it already. There's George. It's George. So if you want to know why I hate George, this is the reason it's gonna show up real close. So George is working for Black Alberic in the Black Tech Labs. So George is technically evil now. He's no longer the same person we knew before. So the Black Tech Labs revived Crow using an old technique. So the current Crow right now is the Crow we knew and love. But the problem is when they revived him, they took away his memories. So he wouldn't remember Class 7. So that's why he's acting the way he's acting right now. Because he doesn't remember. Then this, of course, this is the man we've been meeting the whole game. He has brown hair, but in this scene, this is his correct haircut. This is Black Alberic. He's one of the gnomes who's been alive for a very long time, and he's the one behind the Black Labs. Oh, and I forgot to mention Rosalia is, of course, I think I mentioned this earlier, but she is the one referencing the Red Moon books from the Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2 games, and Trails of Cold 3 game. So, once again, this is not confirmed until we see it, but Angelica might be dead. And there it is, guys, the end of Chapter 3, officially. Let's see if we actually got an S. I think I did. Oh, I guess I missed something. I wonder what I missed. I felt like I did miss something. Like, I wasn't sure what I missed, but I missed something. Oh, it's not that big of a deal, to be honest. But I really want to know what I missed. Well, I have to go look through all the footage in order to figure out what I actually missed, guys. But there we go, guys. There is the end of Chapter 3. I'm not sure when. Once again, I'm not sure when I'm gonna do another part of this, but please look out for it. Until the next time.